No, we just need to hope that I've actually all my buttons are working. It's fine.
You know, I just had a moment of panic because I'm like, did I do the right? I did. Yes. Professional streamer.
So NPA starting off with a Montana, Moskva, Des Moines, Salem, San Martin, Clabert, and Girin. Seems kind of a normal choice for this map.
Yeah, good old North. This is the first time I've seen a Salem so far this tournament. We didn't see a Salem at all yesterday. But yeah, I mean, you know, pretty much what you'd expect. I see unique upgrades on, you know, the cruisers that you'd normally see them on. Pottsfield gearing except without the unique upgrade, and unique Kleber for getting to C-cap and spotting. Makes sense. And opposing him to the south is Team Spaceball with our Marceau and Yu Yang. Ooh, interesting. Unique upgrade there. And then we got San Martin, Moskva with unique, Gauden with unique, Venezia with unique, and Island Abuser reprising his role in the brick. He brick smashed a lot last time he was on this spawn on this map. They didn't smash enough with it. And he changed that.
Pretty sure the YY is Raider. Playing with a good and Leuven Venezia on the flank. And Legmod probably has to be Raider.
It's Radar. It's got the... So this is the thing, and maybe, sorry, you have a comment on this more than I do. It's been a while since I've played in a tournament, evidently. I'm really surprised at how much San Martin I've seen.
You have to consider this, like, there are a lot of good ships are in a single pool. For example, because Spaceball picked Vermont, they can't pick Napoli.
Right.
So, because they can't pick Napoli, the one cruiser that actually never dies if you play it right is San Martin. You just don't die. So it's actually just a replacement for Napoli in that case.
Yeah, and I find that San Martin...
on the flank and it does not die. And it's a good ship. Like, it's a really... Maybe it can't farm damage, like, because it has no HE, but... Ooh. Venezia smoked up. Was that a misclick?
Checking stats. ILAX. Well, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so San Martin is really good by itself. And if it's played right, you're absolutely correct, Striver. It's very difficult to die because you charge up the funny button, you heal. As soon as it goes on cooldown, you pop your funny button again, and now it's, what, 15, 20 odd seconds until you can heal again? So, very difficult to kill it.
I've seen quite a few times yesterday with the San Martin's just getting pushed all the way to like A1 on a map. Still alive, still kicking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can kill it if the battleship kinda lands a good salvo on it. That is the only way. Like, if you don't have a BB, 1 versus 1, it just does not die. It refuses.
Right. It's just very difficult because you have to manage both charging up the hits so you can get your funny button going, and then ensuring that you time everything right.
And it's also very hard to spot it with a DD. Like 9.1 concealment, 9 km radar. Like, make a mistake and you are in potentially 1.5 minute radar because he has also F key.
Speaking of radar,
Bart's getting away from that just.
But
yeah.
Speaking of battleship, that's Montana salvo on San Martin.
Yeah, and
good start.
And this is, we're talking about the heals. The San Martin can heal almost all of that back.
Yeah.
Very survivable, as long as it's not, I don't know, 6 citadels. I'm kind of curious about my Des Moines. It's not in a happy spot with the Howden sitting on the island there. That's not a fun place to be. Opposite.
Yeah, but you know, your Moskva is in a worse spot. Like, you don't want to sit right in front of a Vermont like this, and he has 0 support.
So this is what
can probably just back off reverse, but still.
Yeah, I think
this is what happened yesterday. Yesterday we had Island Abuser brick smashing a Moskva here, and we expected it to die, and it simply did not.
Okay.
So that was a little sad.
Yesterday, Bart's out here in the 910 line decided that he was going to torpedo every single ship in the match. It felt like every time you looked over at this flank,
1-2 line action happening.
Yep. Terminator popping up the radar, catching Westerblitz. Westerblitz trying to slow down to keep things in its radar coverage, but not going to happen.
Venezia is using his second smoke already.
Yeah, good thing he's got super.
He might be legendary. Yeah, he's legendary.
He
but
is,
yeah. I was about to say like that was a fast recharge.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot more smokes than I would expect it to normally have.
Yep. Worthy of note is yesterday Iwax got absolutely clobbered 3 times by a Montana playing Venezia on this side. So I think he's being a little bit more cautious because of that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how we use our Des Moines, because yesterday on this map we didn't make a lot of use of it until the end of the battle, really. And this time he's been more involved.
The Klep got half HP'd by
Warts.
Yeah,
and Masao is going for it. Oh, this might be a...
I don't like that idea.
Yeah, but it's a 2-ship. San Martin also has an angle. I think Klep dies
Oh,
here.
yep. Actually, that's true. Yeah, they can push him out. See that now. Nope, Statton's waved off.
Yeah, that waving off is going to save Bortz because it gives him time to 3-point turn and not leave. It's not a place I would like to be, because he was under the Moskva radar briefly.
Yeah, in general, Spaceball was a little bit too cautious, I think, with hit points yesterday, and didn't make the big plays that they needed to. Oh, there's a brick smash on the Moskva.
Yeah,
not enough though.
A lot of health disappearing from no plot armor. And if you're curious about the team name, my chat accuses me religiously of having plot armor in every match I play because I survive when I shouldn't. And I'm just making the point that I clearly don't have plot armor because otherwise my team would also have it.
Fair enough. Montana on Vermont action.
I love that both teams have an idle cruiser on the 4-5 line.
Yeah, but Gudrun actually deals damage. Like he is constantly.
Yeah.
He's playing the airfield mode, so.
Yep.
He is.
Hopefully, Island can dodge these torps.
Some work.
And take one on the bow, but just dodges the other one.
I'm surprised that nobody's actually made that play for the CCAP.
Yeah, I feel like the Spaceball Masao could have just dived the island. Like, just okay. If it's going to get radar, then Salem is capable of shooting it. They are playing it safe. And Salem is getting. I mean, both teams don't want to lose the first match.
Well, you know, Spaceball.
Gearing is. Oh, this might hurt him a lot. Depends if it has reload or not. He turned out already.
Oh, it hurt.
Still took a good chunk out of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Venezia is going to stay spotted now after his smoke. After the smoke, so.
And all the
this is a chance
coming.
for Terminator. Yeah.
Oh, he needs to turn. He needs to turn in, otherwise.
Those tops are dangerous.
Oh.
I think he's got the gap there.
Go.
The Venezia rudder, which we know is just a button to turn your ship 90 degrees on the spot.
Yeah, but he will stay spotted now. This is now the moment where San Martin actually can kill it. So, meanwhile, Vermont is... Moskva is already half HP. Gudrun Löw is just dropping.
Yeah. But the problem is that Island Abuser can't deal with the Moskva anymore since he pushed up the way he did. And
the Salem is in the open again in front of the Moskva and just taking shots on the side. It's not ideal. I'm not greatly enjoying that, although Island Abuser just got hit by the
Montana.
Oh, second salvo. Oh, and he... Okay, Moskva can still shoot that.
Yeah, that's. I think the Salem's going to go down here. He's going to be the first.
It's like his name, the Dying Dutchman. I think he's going to die.
I don't know.
It's this next volley. He's undetected, but
nope. A bounce.
Oh, he's detected again, never mind.
Vermont
there he
is
is. He's
heading
detected.
all the way. Vermont wants to
He really
connect
wants
it,
that shot. There he goes. He got a shot. But now he's all the way on the other side of the map.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Salem.
Oh
He
no,
had a better
Lester.
game. The Salem had a better time on that flank than it did yesterday. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a really far forward Petro and a broadside. Not great, but we did win that match, so it's all right.
Well, then there you go. But Vesser's really been just daring everybody to kill him. He does this a lot. He plays way too deep into radar range and then gets radared and takes a bunch of damage for free.
I'm all right if he wants to do that for the next 2 radars.
Yeah, you're okay with that, I'm sure. Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm less okay about my Moskva's current predicament because he's come all the way forward again, far enough forward to be hit by the Vermont.
I'm concerned about your Des Moines that's starting to move up.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, Moscow won't get away this time. Moscow is now farming him too.
Vermont Brick Smash. Oh.
Yeah, the Des Moines has to. We're at the point in the match where being behind is worrying. So the Des Moines probably has to make his play.
Yep. As Chad points out, Vester's just boosting his AR. That's all he's doing. Trust. Oh, Stanton, a little bit too far back there. Meanwhile, Rudy Mentor has turned around and is now detecting the Kleber.
Yeah, we're going to lose the Kleber.
The
Kleber straight away, yeah.
Good play by SBALL there.
Yeah, and that's a really awkward position to be in the Montana now, where you're the only ship out there.
All right, Des Moines has been detected now, so Johnny Goodbay is going to have to find a way to not die.
I think
find it now.
Johnny could just press W and ram the Des Moines, and that would be actually a good.
Yeah,
honestly, I would agree with you. A ram would be the best. No, Sappy, don't go too far forward. Don't go too far forward. No. Back up. No, back up.
That's a long shot out from the Monty on the Howden there.
What are you doing? Pay attention. Look at it. Thank you.
His both turrets are destroyed. Johnny can't even shoot back.
Are destroyed?
He's going for a ram now. Disabled.
Johnny Goodbay. You're
yeah. Both are disabled.
I'm looking at the other dude,
yesterday,
the final torpedo.
Unavoidable. Yeah, yesterday Mad Max lost one of his front turrets on the Des Moines 3 minutes into a match. for the whole match, it was gone.
It is unlucky.
Yeah, I think he ate 2 full Monty salvos to the turret.
Oh my goodness.
So we got the Gearing, just he's gone for it. He doesn't care that Venezia's there. He's just going to try and kill the Yu Yang because it's kind of a Hail Mary at this point.
Okay,
Moskva goes down.
Finally. That took way too long.
I think this entire match now hinges on whether or not the Monty can kill 3 ships without dying.
I think the difference is Silas running. The key difference was in this match just the battleship. Vermont actually pushed more, tried to do something, and Montana, it took too long for him to react to it. Imagine if the Montana just copied the movement. And
good dodge.
I think this is a pretty strong showing from Spaceballs. Kind of unfortunate for my guys.
So we see the proper use there of the funny button. So heal, funny button, heal. There it goes.
Yeah.
And if he's got it charged up, he can do another heal, but he has no more left. So never mind. Next time, take 2 SIs. Double superintendent.
Yeah, and I think what we've seen on the 1-2 line, the Venezia Yuyan combo did just enough to keep the San Martin Gearing from being able to come across and help with anything else, which is, that's probably arguably one of the more important things.
I love that little arcing rainbow coming to your sinking Montana. That's a beautiful shot.
And the Gudonlu pick, like it traded ramped the Des Moines, trade 1-for-1 and dealt damage to the Moskva. Like I think he was constantly bombing the Moskva. So
yeah, it was.
it did more than the Des Moines.
Yeah, and it has that ability to just reach across the map and touch things, really.
Yeah, no, that was huge. To getting that ram on the Des Moines instead of the Des Moines just sailing around and killing him.
We have to also say this was Spaceballs pick this map. So let's find out. Yeah, I think this was your team's pick.
Well, we did come in. NPA was obviously the seeded team, right? So that would make sense.
Oh wait, it was NPA that seeded team. Okay, then it was NPA's pick. Like this.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were the seeded team.
Yeah. Is it?
Well, thank you. No.
NPA's pick, but Spaceballs spawn pick.
Spawn pick. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Striver, Spaceball lost all 6 matches in a row yesterday.
Okay.
And then
this is an underdog story.
Yeah. Super underdog story. I mean, the only person that lost the same number, I think, was Penguin. And he 2-0'd Ram. I'm looking at the tournament page right now, and it looks like he's up 1 over Game Prodigies, Robo Cox.
I mean, in that case, I hope you win because you are more likely to lose against my team.
That's right. That's why you're here. You want to see who? Okay.
Of course. I am just here spying my opponent. Right?
Here's the thing: is
feeding all the infos.
Exactly. My team leader is watching my stream. I am just checking every single build, so he can prepare.
See, yesterday we beat Henning's team 2-0. Great start. We lost to Stats 2-1, and then we just kind of fell apart against TC.
Gotcha.
But but because everyone else lost their games 2-0, and we lost one of them 2-1, we came third in the group, second in the group anyway. So it was great.
Okay, I mean, nice.
The group finished up with stats on 9 points, everyone else on 3.
So what we're telling Striver is, take a break. Secret documents, yes, being handed to future team leaders. While we have it down time for a second, I'm going to go ahead and shout Durek out and Striver. You're also Striver FX, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Might as well do. I always like to do that when we're doing Team League because it's fun, everybody gets to meet everybody and stuff,
Yeah, and I would say to my chat, if you want to watch someone who plays the game and actually plays it well, Striver is the place to go.
Yeah. I would second that.
Because I just press buttons and hope. Sometimes it pays off, and usually it doesn't.
Yeah, this button looks good. What does that do? Self-destruct. Wait, what? Oh goodness. Dirk, you have a teammate that's just sitting on the stream. I think he's like, "Can I play?"
It's fine. I mean, I remember there distinctly being a COTS where it was a problematic COTS because we had to wake Conway up for the NA COTS. So it was like 2 a.m. for him. Because pretty much all of us were either sat in the undistributed, or even if we got into a team, nothing could happen and all of our accounts were broken.
Oh.
Because it was a rematch between PN and TNG, and any single player who had been in the training room created by our team leader the first time round had account problems, basically. It was absolute nightmare, and I think that was why COTS now has a whole load of spare press accounts hanging around in the background, so they don't need to wake Conway up at 2 a.m. to fix the problem.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we're dropping.
Oh, let's go.
All right. I gotta see which side is which when we go in, so I know the right spawn place. I thought so. Okay. Well, I guess I'm green and North spawn here on Warrior's Path for game 2, and we've got Kleber and a Gearing, Des Moines, another Des Moines, Moskva, Venezia, and a Schlieffen. We haven't had good luck with a Schlieffen so far this tournament. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I was going to say I was hoping we'd have a Kleb if you're bringing a Schlieffen, because that's gone well for us in the past, but this match we're bringing in Montana, Marseille, Des Moines, Nevsky, Salem, Moskva, and Z42. Only one destroyer.
I find that's really interesting because you have Nevsky without a smoke.
Yes.
Yeah, so me and Stats discussed this yesterday. It's a prevailing theory from the last time I did Team League as a streamer, which coincidentally ended up in a me versus Zaf final, if I remember right. So, a rematch some years later, but we have a prevailing theory that one DD on a team only has one outcome, and it's so far held true this time around.
What is that one outcome?
A loss, unfortunately for me. I hope
just asking for a friend.
I hope this is the moment where we break the scientific evidence and we throw that theory into the bin.
I hope we can uphold this theory.
Also, one thing I find interesting, for example, Spaceball is they pick Kleb. They could have just played a Massau and take a Napoli instead of Venezia, and everyone knows how much problems Napoli on a flank. How much problem a Napoli on a flank is. Just most people are like, okay, if we have Kleb and Massau, and Kleb is in the restricted pool, I am gonna play Massau, so have it easier. And he's not playing leg mod. This is the part. Like,
that's exactly what I would check.
Legendary mod, I would be like, okay, yeah, could make sense, but without legendary mod.
Yeah, that was the first thing I went to check. Was it a leg mod Kleb? And it's not. So it is an interesting choice.
We'll have to see. Obviously, with the Z42, you're going to see the destroyer with Hydra going to ACAP, so that makes perfect sense.
He has his Hydra active, so probably won't eat those torps.
No. There's a convenient Z42 sized gap too, so
Yeah, and interested. I'm noting very importantly that the Z42 has turned out, which is not what happened last time I seen this.
Did he go straight in and die?
He dived for the island, but unknown to my entire team at that moment was I think it was Stats' team had like 5 ships around the cap. It was like most of their team, and it was all radars, and it was
it's the white girl meme.
It was. I just watched it with like I just could not. I was like, no, I know that pain. I've been in that position before in a tournament. There's nothing you can do when you haven't spotted all the ships yet, and you're like, I should be fine.
Yeah, rock back and forth until you die or live.
The issue is in a situation like this, if Moscow and Des Moines are at a cap, the only way you can contest this cap is diving the island. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Come on, IOX. Come on.
How far away was that? That was from 27.
27, yeah. Now you're making Inky. Good idea. IWAX does a great job of getting smashed by Montanas at long range. I don't know how he does it, but that's the 4th time I've seen him get smashed.
every player has their talent in this game.
Yes.
Some of them might not be the most desirable talents, but certainly every player has their talent.
As I like to say when I cast COTS, those shells from the Montana had an in-flight meal on their way to their target.
NPA is actually really heavy at home cap with 4 ships.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone send a DD all the way to the 910 line yet, so this is interesting to me because it's usually just been Marseille rushes up that flank.
It's gonna be not easy for them to push into just gearing Des Moines. Like,
Yeah,
but they don't have to push into the gearing Des Moines. They just have to keep them busy while Moskva, Montana plays for B cap. Like that Schliffen is completely
There's the
unknown.
radar.
yeah,
And he's very deep in it. Dodge the Venezia Salvo. That was important.
He's dodged the really important one. This is my issue with Z42, is in this situation, if I was in, say, a Darien, I'd be quite comfortable with how much you can wiggle. And I always find Z42 just doesn't have the same wiggle.
Well,
he's
wiggling enough.
He's now making exactly the same mistake my destroyer last time made on this map. It will take him so long to get back into A. Moscow's radar will be up.
Yeah. And the only thing that we can hope for at this point for NPA is that they get a kill on one of these radar cruisers that opens up a gap long enough for him to actually do that.
No. I don't think A cap is anything possible with that 3 ship setup. But you have a push going at home cap. Like,
well,
Marseille can just back off. He should be fine. And if that's Salem, Moscow, Montana, like you have to kind of throw away 1 ship into the Schlieffen probably, and afterwards.
Part of me wants to say Salem because it can super heal the secondaries, but it's not going that way.
I would have rather have seen Moskva and Salem's positions swapped, because Moskva with the radar can actually reach the point.
Yeah,
could have helped a lot.
Yeah, and so the Salem's position there is a little bit awkward because if he does try to push and Nigerian spots him, he's just food for the Des Moines. So he's kind of stuck facing that direction for now, which is not what I was hoping to see.
Well, and you also have the Montana spotted moving forward with the Moskva in tow. It's Ashford.
I mean, look at A cap. This is. Oh wait, he's right now unspotted. Moskva has to. Okay, he's getting.
Yeah, the Moskva was just out of range.
But Des Moines radar is also almost up in 10 seconds. Like this is just, you can't get this gap. One could say he keeps them busy at least, but if he tries it now one more time, he might die.
Yeah, he's at the health point where. Yeah, and if the Venezia just catches one half good salvo on him, he's done at this point.
But you can see what happens on this map for is, like, if it takes you too long to push home cap, the enemy team wins just with 1 cap.
Yep.
So
yeah, and I think we're seeing that just now, which is
point gap is increasing very fast.
Next smoke coming up from the gearing. Oh no, look at your Marseille.
He does not have a hydro ready.
No, his hydro's down.
Oh, God.
1?
Should be only 1.
I will take that. Out of all the possible outcomes,
Des Moines is spotted while shooting for. Like, he's in his spotting range. Marseille is definitely going to die, but they might 1-for-1 trade this. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not good for. Oh. I know that smoke fire penalty.
Salem has to push. But I think he's stuck.
Frankly, everybody has to push at this point if you're Team Red.
Yeah.
Like, whatever's going on at A ain't working.
Oh, Montana
and
Schlieffen is also.
The Kleb is backcapping C, so it's.
Oh, that is very smart, actually. Oh.
Yeah, that is the best possible play.
Yeah.
Because the Moskva is not going to be able to do anything about that.
Do you have any idea how many times this happened to SBALL yesterday? We played this map 3 times, and 3 times this exact same thing happened where somebody's like, I'm taking this couch, you know?
So it's a lesson learned, is it?
Yeah, they learned the hard way. It's like,
I mean,
they're
they are
like
taking
Goku
out
from Dragon
Schlieffen
Ball
now.
Z. They get smashed and then they get stronger every time. We're gonna lose the Schlieffen.
Yeah.
But your Marseille
mean,
is
you-
about to die.
NPA has. Yeah, Marseille can't. It's gonna be a trade.
Mm.
Or not. Because Des Moines is spotted while shooting.
Mm-hmm.
He's way too close. Oh, this has to be a trade for your team. Otherwise, it's gonna be. Or Montana? No, let's say them. AP. A heal is running.
Oh my god.
Both have a heal running.
Oh my god. Well, somebody just die. Preferably NPA. Yes. Sorry, girl. Oh.
It's a trade, but having lost
they have
CCAP, yeah, I don't think it's possible to overcome the points difference without getting random kills. We're at a point where it just needs to be some very savage kills happening, and I don't see that.
You're saying we need
Baseball
that
just
hold
has
my
to
beer
kill
moment?
Zanevsky.
Yeah, what we need is Stanton to keep going the direction he's going.
Oh no, the Moscow is showing. Why is he showing broadside to the over Moscow? Okay, he turned out. Montana's on one Des Moines. Does he know? Does he know?
Stanton,
No, he does not know.
He doesn't know. He's not looking. Oh.
Back turrets are coming.
No.
He's unspotted. He's unspotted.
So he moves forward and gets
He's
spotted.
spotted again.
Yeah. He moves forward because the Moskva's got his back end, and then he moves back because the Des Moines got his front. And there's a Montana
Oh my
involved
God,
in it
this
all
is-
somewhere.
Des Moines in the, oh, this is. I
He's
have
got the
no idea who's
Nevsky
going to
on
win.
him. Yeah. Well, I take it back about not being able to change things.
I told you, hold my beer moment. It's all you needed, and we had it.
Yeah, because the
Right
Moskva
now,
of
NPA
Sapi has come forward.
is winning with 1 second. A
Yeah.
single
Yeah. And now
But
Sapi's...
Des Moines is definitely going to die. Like, Des Moines is...
Yeah.
If Des Moines dies... Moscow is all not in the greatest position. But
Iwax,
Venita could
Sap.
kill Nevsky.
dude, Sap. He shot AP at the Des Moines and it all bounced.
And as Sapi
AP
comes forward,
into-
he gives broadside to my Moskva.
Oh.
And he's got a Monty. To be fair, he's got a Monty behind him and a Moskva on his side. I don't know where he goes.
And
here.
the Nevsky shooting.
Don't go
Oh,
forward and
no.
die like this.
Okay. Iwax has to kill Nevsky.
Not die to the
He has a
Montana.
And the Montana. No, I think this match, I didn't expect it. But
It looks like Nevsky's
NPA.
stopped to let the Venezia leave his
No.
detection range at some point.
No. Iwax, you were the chosen one. The pick from pool 4. We grabbed you. We wanted you.
This looked for the longest time like NPA just didn't quite have enough time to do everything they needed to do. But apparently I need to eat my words. 'cause-
Meanwhile, I just noticed something. Meanwhile, while we watched everything around there, the Salem is trying to hunt down this
Yes,
gearing.
he's been chasing the gearing this entire freaking time.
So that I just did not see how they would get the kills they needed. But the Monty just driving through B and straight over and to pressure the backside of those cruisers was huge.
The main mistake Spaceballs Schlieffen did is you can't leave that island. You have to just
Nope.
sit there and wait for
Yep.
someone to come and 1-for-1 trade it.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
best case, you survive because you have torps. You
Yep.
can't just run away from a Montana. Like at that range, Montana is hitting you for 25-30k, 25-30k. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
or a
and
Schlieffen.
even if you don't kill the Monty when it kills you, but you stayed on the island and you put torps into it, someone else can finish it. Someone else can absolutely just swap their guns over and have a few shots and be done with it. But that was really well brought back by NPA, and we're going for a third match.
We are going for a third
this
match.
Makes me happy.
Perfect. My team leader can spy even longer. Now we also see your riposte strat.
The main difference between that and like a similar situation in COTS is that you just get the 5 minutes less delay on it.
Great.
I remember many times we've been sat watching other teams play in COTS.
Ooh.
And we have people sent out to all the casts available for other teams, and we're just like, we will know what they're doing. We will know what all the strats are.
GP's team got 2-0'd by Pepega. Ouch.
Ooh.
Hi, Farah.
Hello, how you doing? I was helping Prodigy's game that was 2-0. I was watching that. That was brutal. Just early mistakes from the same team. Early mistakes, first round and second round, and it was just game over real fast. So the Penguins did amazing, capitalizing on the mistakes. And then we watched Zath, your stream, just on my stream for the thing, watching it. That was very tipsy-turvy right at the very end.
That was pain. That was pain. That's what it was.
No. It was exactly what we wanted.
I mean, I
said
said
you were gonna pull it
close
off.
Game.
Yeah.
I said I picked an AA7 person because of that insane comeback in COTS. I didn't mean for them to do it to me. They just didn't know you. I mean, God.
It's funny because you were like, yeah, we lost. We every time we played Warriors Path, we got the back cap from us, and it was, and this time you learned that lesson.
Yeah.
And the NPA are still like, no, we refuse.
We didn't learn it well enough, clearly.
And now we get Riposte, which is such an interesting map to me.
I've asked this to everyone who's played Riposte. Although this is a symmetrical map, why does it feel like playing North and South are totally different?
Because the islands are not identically shaped. It is different.
Yeah.
Like we know just from clan battles.
Because it's like the islands, it's what diagonally symmetrical in like where the islands are, and then it kind of ends there.
Very similar, but it just plays differently.
Yeah, different shape of the islands is so. Like,
yeah.
I've seen people sitting in training rooms trying to work out. Like if you move your Montana half a kilometer forward, can you shoot this position I'm in? And then one shell lands through in Citadels, and like yes I can. Never mind.
Wow.
It's not a position we'll use. So it is an interesting one. I remember when we did our COTS with PN, and we were against 07, and I think it was the one match we got one map against them because our Shikishima just lobbed a Des Moines over an island because the Des Moines was maybe half a kilometer out of position, just very slightly, and all 6 Shikishima shells just landed in that small gap and straight into it, and it completely unhinged them from the start. And it's, that lesson of island placement is so ingrained now.
Interesting that Overlord Bo and Gaishu are tied.
Bo did quite well. Bo was actually about to be the group winner. In our group, and then there was like a reversal. So I kind of want everyone in our group to do really well, so I can retroactively call it the group of death.
Well, it looks like they're just about to get started with their game. So that's going to happen about the same time as ours.
Oh, wow. A whole bunch of people have got going to third split games as well.
Yeah.
Do we know what's happening with Painzer? I'm assuming he's just going to lose 2-0, but, who knows? With Bison.
Painzer Bison going to game 3. He's got posted.
Oh, well, there you go. Cool. And there's a game 3 with Cheshire and TC Free as well in the placement matches. Cool.
Yep. So there's only one match the 2-0'd.
And the next round doesn't start until 1:15. Is that right? Check the stream schedule. Yes, 1:15 is the next one, so we've got plenty of time to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my room has already been posted. Okay.
The next. Wait, my Discord is unmuted.
It's always fun. So y'all, thank you for tuning in. We are right now just waiting for our game to drop. It did just now. We're gonna stop looking at this game then, and we're gonna go back over to here. We'll see what happens. Toss Bo a view while it's going on.
It's almost no. I was gonna say it's almost identical, but you've gone with the extra cruiser.
Okay, well, we got our game.
Extra cruiser worth it? Health and firepower?
I can't hear Derek. Are you guys hearing him?
There he is.
It helps if I don't mute myself 6 times.
Are you clicking an even number of times? Mute, unmute, mute, unmute.
No, I was clicking the wrong unmute. Being muted 6 different ways is frustrating at times. But NPA are bringing in a Monty, Marseille, Des Moines, Nevsky, Stalingrad, Moskva, and a Marceau.
That's 4 radars.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they went 1 DD
speedy
last
boys.
battle, and it went well this time. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah. About that. Let's go back to the other side to team Spaceballs the Tournament Entry. They've got with them a Marceau. Oh, look, there's the Napoli striker. It's almost like they listened to you. Moskva, another Moskva,
Yes.
a Des Moines, and Island Abuser now is like, you know what? I want to go in quick scope cruisers too. He's taking a Montana.
It's a 4-3 split. So, like, an attempted denial at Charlie and a quick capture of Alpha for yourself, Seth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they've watched the tactic, the 2 very high and wide flanking Mosvanevsky from Dutchman and Flashfire means that nobody's actually watching A. And it's going to take, Mad Max and his Des Moines a long time before he gets into position. And even then, I don't think the radar's going to go from all the way from the island north of C to A.
No.
So yeah, that's a free capture. Although, interestingly, your Marceau is going to go there first. Mm-hmm. So he's going to get capped in terms of point lead, small advantage. Yeah, and there's nothing that can detect him, not him by a long way.
Nope.
I mean, it's the same for the opposite side. Like, Marceau is in C cap and he's getting it. Like, both Marceaus just...
Yeah, I think there's looking at the time on it, it's like 2.5 seconds between the 2 caps. Which is 1 tick?
Pretty much.
Well, NPA has been conditioned. They just have to wait 15 minutes now.
Is there any reason why, for people who don't know at home, not obviously myself, why a battleship would use the depth charges? Is that just because he's bored? Or does something actually happen?
I'll tell you, because if the ships don't have AA deactivated, the AA shoots. They are not spotted by you. Know the positions of the ships.
Mm-hmm.
More or less, like you see the AA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, you also tell somebody where the battleship is because they'll see the ASW from Montana. Goes both ways.
Can we mention how beautiful of a line currently the red team has?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Abuser with plane up.
Formation.
Shooting at the Moskva that was
going for B cap. And both of them under the radar of the opposing cruisers.
It's like a 1 second advantage for plot armor.
Yep.
Although I'm watching with fear. I'm watching with fear as the Marseille with no destroyer support drives out towards Aguirre and Des Moines.
So the Marceau from plot armor is inside the radar range of the Moskva of Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
And the Marceau from Stanton is reversing, so he's
Oh,
going
they
to
just spotted
reveal
each
that
other.
something's in here.
They just
He's
spotted each
inside
other.
the Des Moines radar. Yeah. I mean, the battleship could theoretically help.
Monty's taking a long shot at Sappy's Moskva.
Yeah, Seppi got smashed a few times here yesterday. In the exact same spot. In the exact same way.
He gets away with that one. He gets away with that one. I think that it's an interesting position to lob into.
The Montana just took a broadside clap to 20k health.
Oh, he's in?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, does Johnny Goodbay... Yeah, he's going to creep forward because we knows the B cap was ticking. So he's going to creep forward, not risk his ship, get his guns into view maybe, and then pop a radar. Yeah, radar goes out. And we can now see your Marceau. And is he going to leave? Yeah, he's gonna see that.
He'll leave, but he's probably about the point where he's going to realize that he's getting torped and can't leave the way he wants to go. So he does actually have to drive into the Moskva.
Shot.
Very good hit.
Was that Des Moines?
I think that was the Montana.
Was probably the Monty. Yeah, I've just seen that Sappy's got no health left. When did I miss that? I presume that's Heason's Montana. Is just...
Remember what I was saying about Sappy dying here before? Yeah, this is
here comes another
this is his
salvo.
thing. This is his thing. He did this last time.
Watch.
I'll take it.
So the Montana just peels the shots in both times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plane up, you can see over the island.
You do need to sit further back and risk the shots from somewhere else on the map. If you know where the Montana is, you need to do that. You just need to reverse at that point.
Like I said, this happened to him yesterday, so he should have known that that's not going to work. But, well, now he knows.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like Stanton should, at the very least, push for the B cap, force either detection of the Marceau so that your battleship and your Moskva can help, or trigger the Des Moines radar so that you can go back and do it again when the radar's on cooldown. Because just sitting stalling there, you now need to get a cap to kind of bring the game back into equilibrium.
Your Stalin got smashed a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm seeing Boris's position is not ideal because he can't angle to prevent Namonte shooting at him because the Des Moines will just have him. And he's also got a nice set of gearing torps coming his way.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the Stalingrad in open water like this.
I think he was trying to move down and radar the smoke. He'll be fine on the torpedoes.
Yeah, he gets away from the torps. He's just got to play the angles game here to avoid the Monty. Or maybe have that island in between, but...
Oh, nice!
Questionable torpedo.
Look at that!
Finds a set of questionable torpedoes.
Wow.
That actually balances the game pretty well.
Yeah, that's not great
and the thing
for...
is, the Stalingrad from NPA is also going to go down. His dueling of the Des Moines hasn't gone
but look
well.
at the Montana salvo coming in.
No, he's laid a bit too much. Wow, that's the second salvo that hasn't landed.
Well, there were enough that landed earlier, okay? So just putting that out there. You can take a break from landing salvos, please. Just a tad. Small break.
Yeah, and now we end up in this situation again. It's like last battle where we have a Marseille driving wildly into the gearing smoke to catch a Des Moines.
Well, it worked for him last time.
He's done full broadside turnaround because he wants to go south and help kill... Oh, he's gonna pay for this, maybe. No, he gets away with it pretty well.
So here's the thing: is Stanton can now just step in C, take C cap, and there's nothing anyone in NPA can do to stop it. And that secures them such a hard win condition that it will force NPA to do.
Is Island Abuser going to come back and fight against the Marseille?
Yes, he's trying to help the Marseille.
Yeah, because the radar is popped, so he knows where he is. All guns are on him. I think the island's going to get in the way though in a moment.
Marseille is looking for the gap. It looks like he's found the gap.
Well, he's got hydro on, so that's comfortable.
He just needs to get the engine to work with him. It does. The engine and the rudder.
Yeah, I think that was a bad smoke from McGlowick there. I mean, they know that this guy's just going to charge him. That's what happened last time. I'd like to see Rudimenter not turning in though, like getting center. I'd like to see him going along the border. Instead, he's
So
He's playing a Han
key
Solo.
takeaway I want to mention about what's going on here is that if you look at the green team, NPA, they are very spread out. Only 2 or 3 ships are kind of close to each other, and that's kind of in the Charlie to the Echo, 4, 5, 6, 7 thing. They've got they're down a ship, and they're really spread out, which means they don't have a forced concentration of gunfire. But if you look at the red team, they've got 5 ships all nestled in one core between BC. So whether they go north or south or whatever, they can bring all their guns to bear. And green team can't do that.
Montana Salvo coming in. Misses.
Well, he's going to go for Alpha.
Yeah.
And he's going to get back up from the Mossfa to get Alpha. So, I mean, that would start generating some points. And I guess he could take Alpha, then turn into Bravo if they really need to pick points. And the Des Moines is pushing up, going to force the Marceau out. He might go for Charlie. So all 3 capture points could...
They're going to flip.
Flip for NPA.
They're all going to flip.
I don't see the Marseille living.
No, he's going to die
and turn around.
He's going to die to buy time for his team to cap the. That's what he's
yeah,
saying.
and the Des Moines now going into CCAP just has to stay guns quiet, just not do anything.
What are you doing? Why? Why?
Oh, and the Marceau being pushed around the corner means he's dangerously. Oh, yep, here comes the shots on him. I mean, good BB. No, good BB hits. He might kill off Stanton. This is.
Yeah, hopefully Terminator's managed to get the reload of HE into the tubes here.
How to deal with Marseille? Just.
Oh, Stanton
Choke
took
is
another
real.
chumper hit.
Yeah, this is
and
it.
he goes straight into Des Moines.
Yeah, I'm
There's
hoping
no escape
here.
from him.
So the Des Moines radar is on cooldown for a long time. He just needs to get far enough away that he is
that's
actually
2
unspotted.
salvos. 2 salvos of AP from the Montana did nothing to the Marseille. And double fire on the Marceau. 1 fire, he's still getting chumped away by the Des Moines. And
He's spotted again because he's driven towards the Marseille.
Massive broadside hit.
He's driven he's had to drive all the way back towards the Marseille,
I need
which has
alcohol.
re-spotted him for the Des Moines.
It's like I feel like I'm watching a clown car with the music going on and all the bad things are happening.
To me, yes.
Well, Marseille's secondaries are going to get their kill here. Terminator has just had the best time of his life.
Wow.
Terminator,
That's
2
like-
games in a row is just like, I'm going to hit W, and they're just going to die before me. And that's what happens.
Napoli's
Island Abuser doesn't
also-
get the kills. Finally.
And
Okay, he gets
Terminator's last
so
volley
much
gets, what,
health.
2 citadels there?
Yeah, like
Loses so
Montana
much
went from
health.
2/3.
I mean,
Yeah.
he
And then,
he
okay.
one-shotted the Des Moines.
And
One
now we
shot at
have Johnny Goodbay is in the worst
He'll
position
get
I
beat.
could imagine.
Oh wait, he's gonna get crossfired, isn't he? Because
he's
the
got,
Moss.
gonna have
he's
a
gonna get
Mossad on his
Robocop.
back side.
He's completely
Des Moines
Robocop.
to the front of him, and the Montana behind him.
So the Montana could theoretically fire on the Des Moines that's part from Mad Max. In theory, he needs this B cap to stick, although I don't see it happening.
Yeah, there's
No,
flash fires.
that's
Moskva getting
reset.
involved now.
Okay, so the best thing he could do is race around the corner and kill the Des Moines, and then get the C cap instead of the B cap, and get out of shots from them. Oh no, he's going to beach himself.
Yeah, he's got to make his choice. Does he give broadside for the Des Moines, or does he give it to the Moskva?
He has to leave because the Montana is coming around the corner from behind him, and he just decides to beach himself.
Yeah, so if Mad Max wanted that kill, he could go forward and get it.
Wow.
If Mad Max's Des Moines wanted that kill, it's all his. But he doesn't. I don't think he needs to do that.
No, he doesn't need to move forward.
Especially when the Monty is introducing himself here.
Oh, here comes the shots.
Those
Could've been
gearing
better.
torps are way off.
Battleship shot on Please Nerve. Didn't do very much.
I can see comments in my chat. I think people saying they thought that Terminator had blown it and his chance was gone, and then he goes and double taps on his way out.
Like, my team is like, hey, we got him, no problem. Let's just, oh, what? You know? Like, it's like they're going to win the Super Bowl, and all they have to do is move the ball 1 yard. And what do? They fumble it, give a touchdown to the enemy team, and then do it a second time.
Well, I don't know, Farah, if you're into rugby at all, but it is like watching the Scotland rugby team when they're playing against the best team in the world, and you think, they're doing amazing. And then just for 20 minutes, they decide, do you know what? We're going to go on a break. We'll come back at the end of the match and panic. see you in 20 minutes. And you're like, no, keep playing, please.
Just everyone does that. It's like I think I've seen that vaguely with their football teams, in that they do, like, say they play Germany or Spain or something like that, and they hold them to a draw or they almost win and they play magnificent, and you're like, oh wow, Scotland did really well, and then the next week they play Lithuania and lose 4-0. I'm just like, what just happened? This is not fair.
See, now I'm from Chicago. I'm used to pain of cheering, local teams, so I just don't anymore. It's just not fun. The Bears, please, no.
Are the Cubs not doing well?
Oh, it's a building year. Every year the Cubs play, it's a building year. Don't worry. I'll come back stronger next time. Don't worry, it's a building year.
Now, what's going to happen first? The game going to end, or is the Montana going to die?
The only thing the Cubs have well is the name, Wrigley Field, and money. Yeah, building century is although they did win the World Series recently, but now it's another 100 years.
All right.
Well, congratulations.
I need to go to my game. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
If you're living in
Zaf,
a bubble and you haven't got a care.
Zaf, I wish this had been the teams in the final a couple of years ago.
This would have been a great final, but oh my god, if these teams made it to the final the way that they've been playing, I'd have to ask what happened to everybody else.
It was a great match. I am really entertained.
Cool. Well, now,
yeah,
I have a new opponent. I know him now.